Hi everyone, we are Group 4 and our topic is Corporate Strategy from Chapter 5. Today we will discuss the other types of integrated strategies, essentially referred to as corporate strategies. These strategies include the Boston Consulting Group model, the General Electric model, and global strategies and the competitive advantage of nation exposed by Michael Porter. First, I will discuss about the integrated growth strategies. So, integrated growth strategies, which are essentially external growth strategies, involve investing the resources of the organization in other company or business to achieve growth goals. Like this is one of the important strategies because in order to gain a greater profit, you will need to invest more in another companies or business. And also you will need and also makatabang na siya to achieve a growth goals. So investing the resources of organization example are like this. All types of monetary and other assets of a company used for investment activities. So the main sources of the investment resources uh, include profit depreciation, IPO, long-term loans of banks, and insurance of long-term bonds leasing. So there are types of integrated growth strategies. First is horizontal integration, and second is a vertical integration. So first, horizontal integration is a strategy where the organization acquires another competing business. So horizontal integration is a strategy which a company acquires a competing business to strengthen its position in the market. So for example, Jollibee acquisition for Mang Inasal, which is to aim to prevent a loss of market share in the fast food industry by reducing competition. So this approach can lead to more customer and increase profit. Second is the vertical integration. So vertical integration is the process of consolidating into an organization other companies involved in all aspects of a product or a services process from raw materials to distribution. So this strategy where a company control multiple stages of its production and distributions from raw materials to retails. So kini nga pamaagi is gi-allows siya sa company nga makakuha og control sa mga supplier o distributor. So saving this strategy helps the company manage quality, saving costs, and makapataas siya og market share and ensure better inventory management and operate more efficiently. So there are two types of vertical integration. First is backward integration and second is a vertical integration. So I will discuss first backward integration. Backward integration is another integrative acquisition growth strategy where the organization buys one of its suppliers. So kaning strategiya is diin ang usakas organization ni palit sa iyang supplier. So ang purpose ani is pagkuha og control sa supply pinaagi sa pag-secure sa mga raw materials and product nga gikinahanglan sa operation. First is my example is ako magulang. So ako magulang is naa sila'y um, furniture nga salasat. So kanang salasat namo is dili siya on hand kundi kuan pa na siya made to order. So kana siya is kinahanglan pa na siya nga paliton ng mga raw materials nga gamiton sa operation. So na sila supplier and then kana siya is pinaagian na is maka-control sila um, sa prices sa product and then maka-discount sila and then kuan po sila kanang maayo ang maayo ang secure ang pag-deliver sa mga raw materials nga gamiton sa operation. So second is forward integration. Forward integration is carried out when the organization buys distribution companies that are part of the distribution chain. So kani siya is pagkuha sa distributor or retail outlets aron direkta siya ibaligya sa mga aron direkta ibaligya ang mga products sa mga consumer. So, for example, nami finished product and then gikuha sa gipakyaw sa customer. So, ginatawag ni siya og forward integration. And another example sa ukay-ukay. So, nakuha ka sa imong supplier haron diin imo siyang ibaligya. So ikaw mismo nag-control sa distribution ug ikaw mismo tag-iya og direkta nimo gibaligya sa imong mga customer. So ginatawag na siya og forward integration diin. Dili ra siya sa backward integration o forward integration kay ang backward integration din ikaw may nipalit sa imong supplier sa imong raw materials nga gamon pa ba. So kaning forward integration is ginama na ni siya. So naa na ni siya nga product and then ikaw mismo mamaligya sa imong outlet.
So, good day everyone. Today I will be discussing about the Boston Consulting Group model. So, as we can see here, the Boston Consulting Group growth share paradigm started to make its impact on corporate strategy in the early 1970s, and also the BCG model was developed by Bruce Henderson of the Boston Consulting Group. So the Boston Consulting Group, also known as a growth share matrix or product portfolio matrix, it is widely used strategic management tools that helps company analyze their products portfolio and make informed decision about resource allocation. And also, the BCG matrix is a two-dimensional framework that classify a company's product or business unit into four quadrant based on the relative market share and market growth rate. So as you can see, a strategic business unit or the SBU, you can see star, question mark, cash cow, dog. Okay. The market share is a relative sales percentage of a company in relations to a total sales percentage of a market in considerations. On the other hand, market growth refers to an increase in demand over time. So market shares, it is a relative sales percentage of a company in relations to a total sales percentage of a market in consideration. So this metric value gives a general idea of how the company stands with respect to the market and its competitors. So next will be the market growth, which is refers to an increase in demand over time. It may be high or low. The BCG model illustrate four board categories in relation to the market shares. The low, high, and market growth, low, high. Thus, we have the following. So first is that a high market shares in a high market growth defined stars. They are the market leaders, and if the market continues to grow, they are likely to become a cash cows. So, for example, okay, the stars is your high priority goals that you're making good process on, focusing on them, invest your time and energy, and celebrate your success. Next will be a high market shares in a low market growth defined cash cows. Since they are the market leaders in a mature market growth, establishing a competitive advantage can generate a lot of cash flows and bring about with high profit margin. So for example, sa cash cows is that these are your high priority goals also, that you've already achieved or are making consistent progress on it. You can use the momentum and resources you've gained to fuel other goals. So yun na siya. or for example kanang like maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So this is your high priority, and then of course to be consistent ka to progress. So consistent ka, so you need to progress with exercise and diet. So that's is an example of a cash cow. That's right. Next will be a low market shares in a high market growth. This will be defined as a question mark. Thus, essential new products need promotional strategies. So, for example, question mark. Thus are your high priority goals that you've struggling to make progress on. So decided if you want to invest more time and effort, or if you need to reevaluate other importance. So so for example, sa question mark, and this will be a starting a side business. So this is also a high priority but struggling to find the time and resources. Next will be a low market share. A low market share in a low market growth. This will be defined a dog. They should essentially be minimized if not avoided. They can be expensive to that company. So for example, sa dog is that these are your low priority goals that you're not making much progress on, and consider if they are worth pursuing, or if you can let them go to focus on your important goals. So wait. Di pa pause. To sum up it all, the BCG matrix is a powerful tool for analyzing a company's product portfolio and making strategic decisions about resource allocation, product development, and the investment. However, it is important to be aware of the limitations and consider other factors beyond market shares and growth rate. When making a strategic decision, the BCG matrix can be a valuable starting point for developing a comprehensive product portfolio strategy. That should be all.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, so my topic was all about the global strategy. So, the definition here of a global strategy that is stated in the PPT, it was all about a strategy that a company develops to expand into the global market. And the purpose of developing a global strategy is to increase sales across the world. So, the this global strategy is like a roadmap for how they sell their products or services in different countries. And ang global strategies kalagmitan kay they would do, or they would plan, or they would answer this question: what products to sell, how to reach customers, how to manage your business, and how to compete. Uh, Aside from that, the examples of the companies na ay successfully implemented the global strategies were like sa kanang Coca-Cola, ilang iconic brand; McDonald's, ilang core products; the Apple, focus on innovation design and user experience, same as kaning sa Microsoft. Next is kanang sa Starbucks. So mo na siya example sa global strategy. So, in some instances, organizations pursue global strategies for external expansion. Global strategies cover three main areas. So, there are three main areas sa global strategy. The first one is international, the second one is multinational, and the last one is global. So let's go on to the international strategy. So these companies who might want to sell their excess products outside their home markets. So ang kaning international strategies more ini siya like exporting. Like a company simply ships its existing products to another country. Example niya ani is kanang a US-based clothing kanang mga clothing brand starts selling its clothes online in Canada. So, mo na siya example sa international. Pwede po siya a Japanese electronics company na mag-import siya mga TV to sell in retail stores. So, kani siyang international strategies, it sells product or services in a few foreign markets. But it doesn't mean nga it has significantly adapt its operations or products to local taste. So, mo na siya international strategy. Next is multinational strategy. So this is a company that engage multinational strategies when it involves in a number of markets outside the home country. So, ang example aning multinational kay kanang example, you have a restaurant that sells pizza. You want to expand to other countries. So, layan ka mo expand siya in other countries. So, ang multinational strategy means kanang imo siyang i-adapt ang iyang menu. If it's traditional pizza lang ba or nakailaing i-add something. Or you can adjust also your marketing when imo ni siyang ipagawas ni nga product. And of course, you have to customize your operations. So, meaning aning multinational strategy kay naa siya localization. It's about localization. And this is where a company operates in multiple countries, but it tailors its products, marketing, and operations to meet the specific needs of each local market. So, kaning multinational strategy, it it really wants to meet the specific needs of each local market. So, moto siya ang kalayan sa multinational strategy og international. And the last one nga strategy is kaning global. So global expansion of products and services. So kaning global strategies, it operates globally with a unified strategy, focusing on efficiency and standardization. And they aim to create consistent brand experience across all market. So to sum up with this, the summary of key differences between these three strategies. Kay ang international, again, it focuses on exporting existing products to a few markets. So, naa siya'y minimal adaptation. Next is multinational. Adapt products, marketing, and operation to each local market. And sa global, it seeks a standardized, unified approach across all markets. So those were the differences between that strategies. Then the next one is benefits of global strategies. So of course, when you have this global strategies, naagad siya benefits na makuha. So it can be beneficial to companies. It gives a larger products. Companies can enjoy larger sales, of course, and earnings. So makagain sila more profit or higher accuracy of profit. And not just that, kung makabenefit ka ani nga global strategies, napod kay mga resources required. So in a building a global strategy, there are certain resources are necessary to establish a level of competitiveness. So the first one is substantial capitalization. So in putting up a company or business, layan jud kag kuan, so naa jud na resources needed. Capital nimo. Of course, unsaon man nimo pag-put up anang klase nga company or business kung wala kay capital. Then the next thing is managerial and strategic leadership. So it is very crucial po when you have to sell products or services nga nakay way of managing or strategic leadership nga kanang maka-gain to success sa imong employees inana. Next is expertise and capabilities. Of course, in selling products, you need to have an expertise or capabilities for you to be able to know kung unsa joy dapat nga ways para successful ang imong business or company. And then last one is quality of products and services. Of course, when putting up a business or you are kuan sa company, dapat should naa siya quality of products. Kay nabay uban karon nga di ka makaingon nga mo na ni siya akong i-sell kay there are competitiveness among other brands, products, or among other companies. So, dapat magunang-una ka what are those strategic ways for you to be able to have a quality of products and services para hindi man siya sa mga tao. So, I guess that could be the end of my topic. Thank you for listening.
The General Electric Model. McKinsey conceptualized the General Electric model for the company. It is used to assess the strength of a strategic business unit or SBU of an organization. It takes into consideration two parameters to determine the overall strength of an SBU. External factors that may affect market effectiveness include market size and growth, market niche and segmentation, demand, and overall risk. On the other hand, the internal factors that may affect business strength include brand strength, staying power, profit margins, quality, customer patronage, and others. So here we can see a table of an example of the General Electric model, and if you can see, there is a circle, and that circle represents the company. That is where the company is standing at. And cells 1, 2, and 3 are favorable positions with relatively attractive growth opportunities. Cells 4, 5, and 6 possess medium attractiveness, and caution must be taken in making additional investments. Lastly, cells 7, 8, and 9 are not attractive, and the company should think of getting out.